Hello, and welcome back to another brand new exciting episode of Video Ditch. We've got two very esteemed guests with us here today. If Nick's attire doesn't give any of it away, but I'll let him take it away from here. Who do we got at the table with us today, Nick?
We've got two characters here who, frankly, need to be addressed. Two elephants in the room whose presence and power has been understated and underappreciated for years and years and years. The game that they've got today is something that addresses the most important question that is plaguing the internet right now. And it has been plaguing the internet ever since the dawn of, thought, I would say. Since the dawn of thoughts beyond, can someone help me? My router's down. Or does anyone know how I can find naked picture of woman? The important stuff, the really thoughtful stuff. The modern Aristotles and philosophers of the internet have been asking themselves, what could potentially happen with this man? What potential power, what potential feats could be achieved with this character? This is something that has been, discussed, bandied about, and talked to death. And they finally sat down and said, you know what? We've got all the answers. We know what to tell you. We are going to set the record straight. And the two people we've got here who are going to tell us everything about it are C, a.k.a. Kason, and R.K., Reigning Ketchup, or Noah, who you might recognize as team members and creatives behind the hit games Anton Blast and Captain Wayne. And if you don't recognize what those are, I don't know how you got here.
Clearly haven't been watching the show.
Yeah, or you don't like games, I guess.
But fellas, thank you for joining us today, Kason and Noah.
Awesome to be here.
Yeah, welcome back, Kason, and then Noah, welcome to the show for your first time.
Hello. Yes, welcome.
Hi there.
Yeah,
Nice being here.
Yeah, beautiful. Apart from Nick's introduction, is there anything you two would like to add about yourselves before we get into the questions as usual?
Yes. Who are you?
I mean, people know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's been some developments, though.
Yeah, I contributed one sound effect to Pizza Tower, and I did nothing else of importance.
Since our episode, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right. Not to the talent.
I make games sometimes. I made a game, and I got interviewed about it in October, and it's on this YouTube channel.
Show.
And what's this other guy here who's sitting next to me? Who's this? Who's this guy? I came in here with him, but I don't really.
Who is this guy? I need some information.
Who's this guy, Noah? Who's this guy?
Oh, I thought there was someone else sitting next to you in your room who you wanted to start talking to. And I would just
you guys are actually next to each other. What are you talking about?
Yes.
You guys are in the
Well, we were
studio
next to
with
each
us
other a
today.
bit ago, but not anymore. You gave a sound to Pizza Tower. I gave 2 drawings to Pizza Tower. So we have that in common.
Beautiful.
I used to do YouTube videos because I thought that's all I was going to do. I would do voiceovers, and I made some parodies, particularly Omori themed ones. And then I stopped uploading on YouTube because I got hired, and I work on games now. And I've been wanting to direct a game since I was a kid, but now I'm finally doing it, and I feel really good about that.
Fantastic.
That's what I'm up to now.
You guys are developing this game. This is kind of the flagship title under your new team, correct?
Yes, you betcha.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to tell us about Studio Heatseek at all?
Yes.
Well,
before we get further into it,
yeah. Yes.
What is it?
So I have been working in games for a little bit, and I've made a lot of friends in game development. Some people I met while trying to look for people to work on projects with me. Some of them I just met because they have a cool game, and I don't know how to shut up, and I love introducing myself. And right now, there's a serious issue where the people on the bottom of the video game totem pole, so to speak, are able to make games, but they are not able to release their game. That can be from budgetary reasons, they don't know how to send it to market, or they're just missing, they're waiting for that one artist or that one composer, that one programmer to come along. I think of myself as a mediator of minds, and I like to bring these budding artists into the world through Studio Heatseek to stoke the fires that lay in your heart by releasing good games. And they were good before I got there. So it's not me putting my special touch on there. No, I'm just the megaphone for these already incredibly talented people. One of them, most talented guy I know, which is why it's the first game I'm doing, Potential Man. Very wonderful game, and you will all get to see it one day, potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Getting the stories that led us all to this place on today's episode. But I guess, do we want to begin with your gaming history, Noah, since you're our guest here, who's new to the table as it is?
Let's see. So
Ever hear of Earthbound?
I watched Vinny play a demo of Pizza Tower like 6 years ago, and then I was like, that looks odd. And then he played another demo of Pizza Tower 6 months later, and I was like, oh, this actually looks cool. So I don't know, I don't remember how I found it, but I found that there was a Discord server for the game, and I joined, and I realized that everybody already knew each other, and nobody talked to me, so I was like, okay, I'll just look at the server. I won't use it.
Mm.
But I was kind of in there for like a couple years, and I slowly was using it more, and I ended up meeting a few people, notably people like Kason and also Tony, which I believe you've talked with, Tony
Yeah.
Grayson. I met Tony in that server, and then a few years later, Kason contacts me, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to be an artist on Wayne?" And I was confused because I didn't think I would be working on games, and so, but I took it because I was like, "This is probably the only chance I'm going to get to work on a game." And by that point, I was like on YouTube, like posting parodies and stuff because I thought that was like, "Oh yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and like get an audience of like doing comic dubs or like parody animations." Because a lot of my favorite internet creators.
Fan service, MPreg,
Rakudeku Slime.
fanfic. Yeah.
What? Oh no, that's not what I.
What?
We found
That's
it.
new. That's new for me. I'll get to that later. But no, I kind of thought that what I would be doing was like YouTube like content, I guess. But then I started working on Captain Wayne, and then later on, Tony hired me, and I sort of shifted priorities, I guess, over to games since then, and I worked on Captain Wayne and Anton Blast. Both of those are out, and so now I'm on this. And I think there's probably stuff I'm forgetting in between, but that's generally how I got here. And it's just mostly out of Kason hiring me and Tony hiring me. I got onto a few projects, and it was really, really incredible learning experience on both titles. Learned a lot. Got to go out for travel. Just it was just a great opportunity on both accounts. I'm like really incredibly thankful for those. I wouldn't be where I am today without those. They made me a better artist. They made me draw more often. They made my drawings better. And yeah, that's my story, I guess.
Yeah,
Lovely
very
to
good.
hear.
Chuffed to bits.
Yeah,
Very
it's so
serendipitous.
enthralling, so inspiring, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, it's all due to Pizza Tower in a weird way, and not the typical way where people, they see the success
Yeah,
and
well,
they
Pizza
say, "Oh, I
Tower,
should
I
make a
see it.
wacky kind of thing." You just kind of happen to be in the community and you encounter.
Yeah, I
these
see it
people
as
and
the
it grew
thing
from
that brought
there.
people together at the time. And what I
Yeah.
find particularly strange about that game is how it's like a mega popular thing, and there are people who say they're fans of it and found out about it like 2 years ago, and it just does they don't read as the same people to me as like
Right, the LARPers.
the fans that. No,
He's a Pizza Tower elitist.
it's fine to be a fan of something
Right.
post release and not prior, but like there's a difference there, I
Oh
see
yeah, if you didn't play
see
the Sage
the behavior
demo,
of people who I've met and known for years who are in that community versus people who are like new fans, and it's like it's very different. Nobody's really better or worse than the other, but it's just very different. It's hard for me to see them as the same.
What about some games that are personally important to you as a
Yes.
player?
What made you like games? What made you realize that gaming was something that was kind of going to be a part of your life forever?
So now you're asking about games that came out like that I played
Like
when
when
I was a kid.
when you were like a diaper baby, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that impacted you, really.
The first memory you
young
had
age.
as a youngster where you were like, oh, this is something really cool, instead of like, chewing on a Game Boy and liking the flashing lights and the sounds.
You
I
like,
really
you like
liked-
Roblox, Noah?
No, I actually knew what that was when I was in like middle school when Roblox was new, and I didn't like it then, and I don't like it
Of
now.
course.
Well, you were the target audience then.
But
Roblox
well, when I
Get
was
owned.
a kid, I was playing Little Big Planet 2 a little bit. I really like that game. It's funny because as a kid, I didn't have great taste in games. I didn't really start to actually challenge myself and really get inspired by games until I was like more of a teenager. But when I was
think
really young,
it's important
probably
to have those, like, when you lack the critical edge, to just be playing
yeah,
games.
the
I
game
think
that
there's value there.
probably the game that is from my youth that is still in like my top 15 games ever made is Plants vs Zombies 1. Was
Wow.
just a fantastic game made with love and passion. It's just it's an incredibly charming game, just in every way, an incredibly well designed, tight designed game. It's a very celebrated game, right? It's a very celebrated IP, and it's kind of a big reference point for me when it comes to stuff that's just like it works. You know, Plants vs Zombies as like an idea. It feels like it's a cartoon
Yeah,
pitch
like,
put into
yeah,
a
yeah.
game. Just the absurdity of it, and
Yeah.
I love that game to bits. Probably one of the biggest influences on my early childhood and in my adult life because I think back on it
Nice.
constantly.
Yeah.
Still a fan of
That's
the first
cool.
game.
Is it just like the harmony of the mechanical systems there that spoke to
Yeah, I
you?
mean it's just fun to play,
Mm.
but at the same time, there's just so much charm and character to
Just,
it
yeah, the
too.
personality of it too. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Both that game and Pikmin 2 have like the encyclopedias that give you extra descriptions on like
These plant people.
yeah.
I'm seeing something here.
Yeah,
Potentially.
Bastard Louis.
Pikmin 2 is another favorite. I guess Potential Man is a plant thing, isn't he? Yeah.
Acorn.
Agor.
What else
It's
is
related.
there?
Yeah.
I like Mario. I don't know. I was a Mario kid. I wasn't really a Sonic
Okay.
guy, but I was a
You
Mario
mentioned-
Team
guy.
Mario or Team Luigi?
Ooh.
I like Luigi. I do like him. I think he's the better character, but Mario's got the better games. Luigi's Mansion 1 is cool though. I did finally play that recently. It's good. But the Mario RPGs, I've played most of them and I really like them. I think they're good.
You mentioned you started challenging yourself with games later on in life. Was that like what sorts of titles were those, and what were you kind of looking for when you were exploring that?
Some of these games were recommended to me by folks like Kason and other friends.
Mother One.
The biggest Mother One I tried on my own, and he loves that game, but
It's a good ass game, sir.
It's that game's
you
kind
know
of
No,
I
just play
respect it.
Mother Encore, man. It's out now.
No,
You don't have to play that crappy old
no.
piece of garbage.
My lawyers advised me not to finish my sentence.
Don't get me.
Don't get
I
me
don't want to
going.
go off on remix right now.
Oh,
What I'll say about Mother One is that I respect it a lot and I respect the vision, but I got all the way through Duncan Factory, and I think I wanted to just stop playing video games forever at that point.
That's usually what happens. Yeah.
Filter.
I was filtered, yeah.
That's the average
In
response.
terms of challenging myself, I think there was a time when I said I was never going to play a Persona game because the community was like so infamously
Oh,
bad
yeah,
that it made me not want to ever touch it.
yeah.
But I tried Persona 3 Fez, and I love that game. It's one of my favorite games.
Very, very good. Very
Nice.
good.
Yes.
It's fantastic,
Yeah. Right
You're
on.
welcome,
dude.
boys. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Good.
and then this year I finally played Live Alive, which I've been putting off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I played
Now that's
Chrono
one.
Trigger. I played Chrono Trigger at a pretty young age, so
Mhm.
when I played Chrono Trigger, I was like, "This is the best. There's no way anything I'm going to play is better than this."
Surpass
'Cause it's
this.
just so
Yeah.
good.
You're
But
kind of
it
right.
kept-
There's only one game that's better than that.
Better than Chrono Trigger?
Is it
Yeah, there's
Paul?
only one
Yes.
game better than Chrono Trigger.
Let's hear it. Which
It's
game?
it's
Killer 7.
it's Live Alive.
Let's live a lot.
It's Live
Killer
Right.
7 is in my library. I want to play it. Probably when I'm done with this
Man,
game.
you gotta get on
I've
it.
been meaning-
That's very good.
I've been meaning to play it for a long time. But Live Alive, I finally played that recently, and it is just unforgettable. Actual masterpiece, a genuine classic in every way,
Mhm.
and it
Never
should be
replicated.
celebrated more. It is a marvel in both design and storytelling. It is a fantastic game. And so are a lot of indie RPGs, which if you could look up my YouTube channel, or if you've seen my YouTube channel, you probably know that I'm acquainted with them and
To say the least.
quite opinionated on them. I tend to be.
Oh, you're the guy making Aoni videos.
Yeah.
Is Aoni an RPG? Is it?
Yeah, RPG Maker. Same
It's
as
an
you
RPG
Well,
guys.
it's an RPG Maker game, but is it an RPG?
Ooh, here we go. Getting
You got a
pedantic.
health bar. Yeah.
Commenters, you decide.
Yeah.
Like,
Sound off
Yume
in the
Nikki,
comments.
Yume Nikki is not an RPG, so, but that's one of my favorite
Yeah.
games.
Well,
I
it's,
love
it's
that
the
game.
RPG Maker engine, you know? It's a classic in RPG Maker horror.
Yeah, it's a really awesome game. There's a legacy with that engine, and part of me always wanted to work in that engine just so I could say that I don't really see myself as like standing, like quote unquote standing amongst the greats or what have you. That's not for me to decide. That is for the people to decide. But for myself, I feel like it's the right call. I feel like it's right, just considering Lisa is probably
Yeah.
You're speaking Nick's
what I go
language. You're just
to.
like
Probably what
firing
I go
off the greatest hits
to.
over here.
Lisa is probably what I go to when I say what my actual favorite game is ever.
Good.
I mean,
Good,
it's tough
good.
to say what favorite game because it's so fluctuating. But Lisa
Yeah.
is just does everything perfect
Mhm.
for me, to me anyway, and it's just it's an achievement in storytelling and in design. And it's also one of the funniest games I've ever played. And so
Yeah.
if it's really funny, that's going to get major points from me because comedy's
Okay.
very important to me. But
To kind of piggyback off of that, RPG Maker
Yeah.
very well celebrated for many years, and I have often longed to selfishly insert my ego into the annals of history, and I am doing so in collaboration with a very interesting game that I don't think quite it's like Blood thinks he's on the team type shit, but I think people get a kick out of it nonetheless.
yeah, I mean, again, I can't speak for the people. It's ultimately like if they want to, if they see it as such, then they see it as
Yeah.
such. If they don't, then that's because like I can't be over here and saying my game's a classic because what does that make me?
No, I'll say it. Everyone listening, this game is literally Lisa the Second, okay?
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Lisa
shit.
the wait. They're already. Hey, I think there is a Lisa the second.
There's a Lisa the First.
There's a Lisa the first. And there's a the painful might be the second.
Yeah, this is like a side, it's a Gaiden
Lisa the
kind of thing.
Gaiden, yeah, Lisa.
And then
Yeah,
it can't
Lisa
be Lisa the
Gaiden.
fourth because there's so many fan games. There's like probably 50 Lisa the fourth.
What number
Well,
is the Simpson?
I christened it.
Well, she was
Yeah,
born.
Blessed.
She was wait. She might also be Lisa the first because I think she was the oldest.
Damn.
Yeah, but you know,
What
Bart
about
the
Maggie?
second.
Is Maggie a
Maggie
Lisa?
the third. Maggie.
it's a Lisa
Lisa
like.
the
Yeah.
first.
A Lisa
Bart-
Light.
Lisa Light.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maggie's
She's
kind of a
mini
Lisa like.
Maggie the 0.5.
Man.
Maggie
Yeah.
Light.
People love that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you are you a bigger fan of Maggie likes or Maggie lights?
I call them search Maggies. I prefer the Japanese term.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, video game Maggie.
Oh.
Are you okay? Sam and Nick. Simpsons or Family Guy? Discuss.
Family Guy.
Simpsons
That's
or
the
Family
easiest
Guy?
question you've ever
Yeah,
asked
Family
me.
Guy.
I've never laughed at The Simpsons once in my life.
Dude, we got
Family
some
Guy.
OGs in here.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me, but
I-
also Family Guy.
Well, because
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
I know you.
I watched
If I had
Simpsons
to
when I was a
pick
kid. And I was
between
like,
the
this
two.
is not funny. And I watched Family Guy when I was a kid. And I was like, this is the funniest shit ever. You know. Then I got older. And I was like, maybe now I'm smarter. I'll get Simpsons. And I watched The Simpsons. Like, yeah, I get it, but I'm not laughing.
Simpsons is one
Family
of those
Guy.
things where I'm like, oh, that's cute, but Family Guy's
yeah.
like, oh, he got hit in the head
It's-
with the coconut. You know?
It's it's real comedy. It's like the Three Stooges. You know, there's an artistry to it.
I mean, I do love the slapstick, the Three Stooges. I
Mhm.
can't deny that.
Peter
It's-
farts, I laugh. It's as
Classic.
simple as that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like I always
Homer
say, comedy,
farts, you
comedy's
know, you
better
can
when
find-
it's funny.
Yeah, there's nothing funny about a 3-hour-long YouTube video essay about the intricacies of Homer's fart and how it affects his marriage with Marge. I don't give
Dude,
I
Bart
don't give
gets
a care.
an F. He gets an
Bart
F,
gets an-
dude.
The
You want
most
to know what Peter
touching
gets?
episode.
Peter gets his ass over to the clam.
That's true.
That's what he gets.
Wonderful.
That's what I think.
I mean, okay, if we want to talk comedic inspirations, I mean, I just inspirations in general. I was going to ask about your, areas outside of games that you're bringing into the creation of Potential Man.
Oh
You
yeah.
can start with comedy.
Oh
You know?
man, what
Right.
have we
Is
been?
it good?
So to kind of address the thing about inspirations, and
Oh yes.
I'll talk a little bit about comedy in a minute, but I want to preface. So a lot of the games that I've been working like with, kind of, the people love to say this game really wears its inspiration on its sleeve, and I think that's good. But as far as I'm gonna go with this game,
Mhm.
I'm actually gonna come and say that I think I would like people to see the inspirations in it and try and find out what put it together, because this is not a love letter to any particular one thing, right?
Beautiful. Okay, beautiful.
It's I don't want to say it's like this is the most original idea ever, because it's not, but it's more to say that like there wasn't really one game, and there isn't one game in my mind that is just like the golden standard for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And for this game, I would say that like its inspirations that I can say are a bit more difficult to pinpoint.
I actually I want to give it a try because I think I know exactly what has inspired the two of us while working on this project.
Yeah,
Nice.
what's
Yeah,
that?
take it away.
Family
This
Guy?
game was mostly inspired by just me and Noah just talking to each other. And
Yeah,
just, like
that is
fucking
true.
with each other.
That is definitely true. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of stuff from my social life that has inspired this game. Is what I
Good.
think is
Yeah.
what I will say.
Mhm. Yeah,
Genuine
no, it's-
human experience. That's
Mhm.
fantastic.
But
Yeah.
gamers aren't too interested in that because it's
They should
living
be.
life. You
They
know?
should
They're not interested in it
Wait,
only
you
if they
say
know
living
that
alive,
it is.
like live alive? Is that what you just? Whoa.
Oh man, oh man.
Brain
Dude,
blast.
Pogo, dude.
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint a game that I can buy on Steam that inspired this game. They're inspired by going outside. I can't relate. Not gonna buy it. Thumbs down. Let's review on this.
Not
game.
recommended.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Is it
Yeah.
woke? They talk about
Panic.
going outside in this game. They talk about potential in this game. Woke? Yes. Do not buy.
Yeah,
They
you're
talk about
seeing the
changing
love
the
this
curation
website.
list. Oh,
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
looked at one of those websites.
Oh,
And
is it woke?
yeah, like is it
So
woke? And they were
insane.
like
It's
Captain Wayne
crazy.
not woke, and I was like, bro,
What?
Really?
tell
Did not
me
play
you
it.
didn't play the game without saying you
not
didn't play the
play
game.
it.
Did not
stupid
play it.
motherfuckers.
Oh
Did
my
not
gosh.
play it.
Captain Wayne is dark.
I mean, that just
woke,
goes to
that's
show,
why.
man.
Dark
They're
woke,
Taurus.
It goes over their
Dark
heads.
woke.
So woke
Yeah.
wraps around to being anti-woke.
They just saw the clip of him talking about purple and like, he hates colors just like me. Great. This game's not woke.
Yeah. Anton Blast, pretty woke. That Satan guy, he's got a butt.
Mhm.
He's got a butt.
Satan. Yes,
Juicy
effeminate
about that.
red man. Woke.
It's true. He's beautiful. You should get that guy on. Satan?
Satan. Oh, was Gianni Matriano or whatever?
No, just Satan.
I mean,
Oh,
I would
just
if I
good.
could. man.
Doesn't he have a
He's
new
been
thing
so
coming
many-
out, The Day of Reckoning?
Yeah, but the release date keeps getting pushed back.
Yep. Maybe when we get Bernie Madoff's suit, we'll be able to,
Yeah, and then I feel like we'll have like direct communion in that way.
commune with the
You know.
devil himself. Yeah.
With,
I
with
mean,
with
you'll have to
art.
meet him at a crossroads and
later.
shit.
Yeah.
That's fine. Sam's a musician, so he can handle that shit.
There you go. Yeah, there's a
yeah,
guitar
there you
right
go.
there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He'll play the banjo or whatever, and I'll be like, "Excuse me, 1 second. Excuse me, sir."
Okay, so if we don't want to talk about flat out inspirations, I respect that. But what about design principles that have resonated with you as a gamer and then as a creator? Tackling the RPG, it's a pretty specific genre.
Yeah.
So why do you see this as the best vehicle for the story you're telling and the gameplay that you want to deliver?
I
if you wanna-
see it as the best vehicle for the story, because the story is what is mostly what I care about, and this has always been the case. I always knew that the genre I wanted to tackle, if I were to direct a game, I always wanted it to be an RPG, because that is the genre. I would say, I mean, there are story-based games in other genres, of course. I'm not going to deny that, but it is most straightforward to sell a narrative and a story through the RPG genre. I think that's a cold enough take, right?
Yeah.
And well, the only thing, I mean, I played Night in the Woods. That's not an RPG. That's like a side scroller.
I'm a big Night in the Woods fan.
Dude, that's one of my favorite games.
It captures like the feeling of returning to your hometown after just like the shit May goes through was so relatable to me. I was
It's
like, damn it.
Yeah, it's one of my
It's
favorite
crazy.
games, and it's phenomenal. And I love that game.
Yeah.
But
right on.
what was I talking about?
We were talking about
Why the RPG?
why
the
an
RPG? Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Why the humble RPG?
Because one, I found it to be the best medium for this kind of story. Two, I'm familiar with it. I mean, I've played
Fair enough. Yeah.
I've played a good chunk of RPGs. Kason's played even more of them than me. So, we're both pretty familiar with the genre. So, stick with what you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say those are those are about the main
It's like
reasons.
the main reasons why. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Even when I was a little kid and I the when my like favorite game by the time was like Paper Mario 64 or something. I was like, oh yeah, I want to make an RPG like Paper Mario 64 because the game's so cool.
What
It
was your
is solid.
first ever RPG?
It was Bowser's Inside Story on the DS.
Oh,
Nice.
well,
That's a good.
I have my
that's a good
opinions
one.
about that game.
Yeah, it's all right.
You don't like the force feeding and the vor and all that
I
stuff?
mean, the vor.
I've played that game like
Yeah.
3 times. And
Any
my
vor
most recent-
fans?
Sound off in the comments below.
I played that game like a few years ago. My most recent playthrough just kind of made me sad because I realized like, damn, I don't like this game as much as I did when I was a kid.
It's not holding up.
It's a good game, but like
It's all right.
there are far better. Well, there are far better RPGs, but there are also far better Mario RPGs.
Yeah, like
Ah.
Superstar Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've played
well,
every Mario and Luigi game except Superstar Saga, and I know that it's the best one. I know it
Yeah.
is. I just haven't got around to it. The one that I
I-
like the most is Partners in Time. I like that
it's
one.
weird.
Isn't that
I
like a
also
sequel
haven't
to-
played.
That's the baby, yeah.
I
Yeah,
also
the one with
haven't
the
played
babies.
Superstar Saga for some reason. My favorites are Mario RPG, the first one, and Thousand Year Door, which makes me a normie, but whatever. I still love that
Same.
game.
No.
I love those two.
Thousand Year
Those two are
Door
also my
was a
favorites.
fantastic game.
Thousand Year Door,
I
oh,
don't
it's
know.
crazy.
Frankly,
Love it.
I don't know anyone else who's actually played Thousand Year Door. I don't know what kind of normies you're talking to that play Paper Mario
Man.
Thousand Year Door.
It's now accessible more than ever with that handy dandy remake that they put on.
Yeah,
That's
but everyone
right.
I know who bought it just played it when they were like, in a diaper.
Hell
Well,
yeah,
that's
bro.
because you're 30, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm old. I forgot you guys are young.
I played that game when I was 7. That was one of the first games I ever got with my own
Taught you how to
money.
read.
Yeah, well, because I did my chores. I cleaned my room, and my mom was like, let's go to GameStop. It was the first game I got. I was 7 years old. Got it all on my
Good
own.
choice.
And it taught me how to
choice.
read, yeah. I don't know. Did I tell that story last time I was here?
And how
No, I
it
don't
taught
think
you how
so.
to read? I
It
feel
did
like
teach
I
me
feel
how
like
to read.
I feel like we talk about that with a lot of guests. The experience with gaming it when they're younger.
Yes.
Just like, oh, you're playing Pokemon. Bust out the dictionary.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how it is for you guys, but I was the kind of kid where I needed someone in the room with me while I played the video game. I was. I
Were
was
you
a
an only
fucking-
child?
No, I was a middle
Okay.
child.
Okay, oh,
That's the
nice, okay.
craziest part. Like
Yeah.
I wanted an audience even at such a young age, but not because I wanted them to like react to me or whatever. I just wanted them to tell me what the words said, and eventually they just got tired of coming all the way upstairs to tell me what the words meant. And I was like, hey, what's this? And I didn't have a memory card because I was one of those. So I was replaying the same stuff over and over, reading the same words over and over, not knowing what they meant, and then being like, wait a minute, I know this now. And then I just learned how to read overnight.
Wow. Yes.
That's the way it works.
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
Noah's story is very similar to mine, or not.
No,
That's what
I
it's
didn't
all
touch a
about.
video game until I was probably like 8 or 9 years old.
That's very tragic. It's
No,
unfortunate.
I think that's perfectly fine.
You should be playing. I would
Few
say
schools
starting
of
at the age
thought.
of
I mean,
4
I
is the
had,
latest you should start. 4
I
years
think,
old.
yeah, I actually thinking about it. I maybe I played PvZ when I was younger than that, but otherwise, no, I didn't
bright
really
colors
play a
and
lot of
flashing
games at a
lights.
very young age.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Lame.
This guy missed out.
Be a
Yeah.
brainiac like us.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
even,
No,
I never
no,
even
no.
had a GameCube, so
Okay, wait. This interview's over, guys. Sorry, we're just gonna.
Oh my goodness.
Disgusting.
That's okay. There's
My
still
room is
time.
purple right now, man. Come on.
Yeah, man, when I get heat-seek offices, there's gonna be a GameCube in every room.
Yeah.
Mark
Everyone gets
my
their own
words.
copy of Melee.
Come back
Yeah,
to
you
this
want a
interview in
promotion, huh?
5 years when I'm living out of a box.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's a GameCube in there though.
No,
And he's
yeah,
playing
shit.
Halo right.
Gotta
Melee
keep
right
that motherfucking thing on me.
Beautiful.
So, with all these experiences in your life, games, real life, reality, everything, what would you say has become your gamer philosophy? What do you think is the most important thing in a video game? Either one that you yourself are creating or working on, or one what you look for when you're playing a game?
That's an interesting question. I think I see games. I see games as similar lens to just a lot of other kind of entertainment or even art in general. To where In a game, I'm kind of just looking for like, what does this game have to say that's its own? You know what does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at a game and I'm just like, this is what I like about this game. That is it, and not something else. I think that's like, I think identity is like such a huge, it's like a really important thing to me for games. It's something that I'm always looking for. Is the game, well, it's not necessarily about saying something because there's so many games that like, that aren't really narrative driven. But I think you can liken a game saying something to also apply to its style or its presentation or the choices in its design. I like games that ask a lot of the player, not particularly like in ways that make them hard or like, challenging, but I like games that just kind of like put the player that aren't afraid to put players in certain situations, because
Right.
I think especially nowadays it's very easy for studios and like publishers to get scared and be like, oh well, people won't buy this, so we have to make this like everything else and safe. And I like, even when it doesn't quite work, I appreciate it when games try something different, or when stories
Yes.
try something that's not like other.
breaking free of that homogenization.
Yeah.
Trying
To
Yeah, that
continue
resonates
on
with me.
that, I think developers, you gotta just develop that unmarketable game. You gotta just make that unmarketable game.
Yeah,
Who cares?
I will play it.
You
I
gotta
will
make
play
it. You just gotta make it. It'll
I
find its
mean-
audience.
There's some hesitation coming from.
You gotta do it. Don't listen. Don't listen to the haters and the naysayers.
Listen,
Well-
when you hit that 5-minute sequence of Potential Man where you don't move, if you touch the controller, you die instantly. People are gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would say I think it's perfectly okay to, think about market and like, because if you're going to be putting a lot of work into your game, you earned it. You deserve to be making
You
money
deserve a
off of it.
livelihood, yeah, certainly.
Yeah, you deserve to be able to use your hard work as a means to support yourself if you're going to sink the time into it. So I think I think it's perfectly reasonable for people to expect that, like, hey, I would like my game to have some return. So I'm not itching to tell people, yeah, go make a game that won't sell any copies. Go do that. No,
We
I
will.
think you should make something
That's what we were for.
make something that speaks to you and that you want to make, and you're making it for yourself, but also maybe consider maybe we could find ways to spread this and like actually market this.
You
I guess
are
the
you are
difference for
allowed.
me-
Yes.
I guess the difference for me is to develop a game that, on the books and to the suits, is quote unquote unmarketable, which means it's not what everyone else is doing. You have to go
Yeah.
against the grain in order to get a true swath of beauty in
Of course.
in the zeitgeist of video gaming.
Well, you
Don't
have to
just make a
become the grain.
survivathon or
Yeah,
whatever.
Become the grain.
basically you got to make a Vampire Survivors clone. You got to make a Nubby Number Factory clone. Let's see what else. You got to make the next Roblox.
The whole
This is what you
thinking
gotta do.
game, fucking cookie clicker,
You,
whatever.
you got to do that. And if your game even looks 1% like Potential Man, we're going to kill you.
Wow.
Right. Yes, and individuality. That's the most important thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
say,
the word.
dressed as a
That's-
recognizable anime character.
That's what comes to mind right now, because
Yeah.
even people harp on about like, oh, this is barely even a game. How how do people like this? I'm just like pressing the A button to move a text box. This isn't even a game. And I'm like,
The Deltering
Yeah,
slander is crazy.
yeah, but I'm like, sometimes games are trying to do something else. Maybe they're more story driven. Like Night in the Woods, I could say Night in the Woods is a bad platformer because it's not challenging.
The
But,
haters
like,
will
that's
tell you
not-
it's a walking sim. It's
If people will tell you
a
it's a
narrative
walking
experience.
sim where
It's a
nothing
narrative
happens.
experience.
And I'm just like, well, games don't have to be. There's so many things that games can be, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It doesn't all have to
They're
be bing, bing, wahoo. Exactly.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't all have to be number goes up and I feel good. It doesn't all have to be like I just worked this shift in the mines and now I want to go kill random people in Red Dead Redemption and turn my damn brain off, okay?
Yeah,
that's fine
there's-
for you if that's all it is for you because you're stupid and you live in a cave and you smell like shit. But for us thinkers, like all four of us who all agree with me in everything I'm saying, we want something a little more cerebral. Right, Noah?
Yeah.
Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What about if my game is for 4 players and has proximity chat and is online only? Is that okay?
It is only okay if you know that the players using it are on Discord. You send a drone strike to their house so that it keeps the actual proximity chat mechanic viable.
Done.
And yeah,
Done and
I think
done. Can
I think
do.
that would honestly improve a lot of friend fun games. They call them
Friend fun. Yeah.
friend fun. Yeah.
I've heard a different term getting thrown around.
We don't
Yeah.
use pejoratives here.
Oh,
We're distancing
yeah.
ourselves from that
No.
one.
Only positive
I've
energy.
only ever complimented games. There's not a single
I've
bone in my
never
body
been-
that hates games.
I've
Ever.
never been upset about these
Right.
ever.
No, never ever been upset. Never. Not me. This guy? No.
So you guys want to talk about the Ocarina of Time remake?
Looks like-
man.
Looks
Let's
ugly.
get topical.
What is there to
Let's do
talk
it.
about? There's nothing to talk about.
That's you want to see a real potential game.
I'm joking.
Literally,
I'm joking.
they literally hired this man. They went out of their way to find the Unreal 5 fucking guy, and they hired him. It's crazy.
Let's go, Kryzen. Big ups.
It's
Was that the guy who did that Majora's Mask animation 10 years ago?
Something like that.
There was a really famous one that looked.
I remember
Really good.
I remember that one. The
Yeah.
Terrible Fate little fake trailer.
Yeah, Terrible Fate. It was
Yeah.
actually, it was really good.
That one actually
Yeah.
looked good. Well, they actually kept the stylizations instead of making everything hyper realistic for no reason. Anyways,
Let's circle back to potential, man.
yes. What is Potential Man? What's it all about? Or
What is it about?
Potential Man is
not necessarily what it's all about, but what is it? If you could.
So
describe
it's a game
what it
about
is.
an acorn who
Mhm.
gets powers miraculously and transforms into a miniature man with an acorn head. Or rather, I guess it's just a normal sized acorn that sprouts a body and a mind, kind of a mind, kind of. And I'm doing a terrible job, but basically, you're an
The
acorn guy.
acorn goes from an it to a who.
Yeah,
Okay.
the acorn
It
guy
gains sentience.
gets
Yes.
given sentience miraculously, and the tree that it spawned from got struck by lightning and is dying, and the tree telepathically tells Potential Man that he has to become the next great tree and find the perfect spot on the hill so that he will grow and flourish and into a great big tree like the one that spawned him. And so he's like, I will do that, and he ventures out to the great beyond in search in pursuit of the perfect spot on the hill to grow, and that's the setup basically.
He might even write a song about it.
Ooh.
Yeah, there is
You
a
check the
song
Steam
about
page.
it. Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
trailer. Yeah.
Who
As far
sang
as
that song?
gameplay goes, do you want to describe that at all, or would you rather that's something that the players get into?
The gameplay, yeah,
What can they
is kind of something that I can't go too in specifics about.
Okay.
If you want to know a little more, it's on the Steam page. But generally, I think this is a kind of game you're gonna want to just get into and see what it throws at you. Just kind of let it
Really make you
let it
feel
take
like
the
an
reins.
acorn.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 makes you feel
I don't
like
even
an
know.
acorn.
I
IGN.
don't even know, Jason. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, it does do that. It does do that.
I don't either.
exactly.
On the
Genocidal
title,
acorn.
Potential Man.
Oh yeah.
I was watching some stuff from your channel, and you addressed the memes. I suppose
Yeah.
if you don't want to talk about this, we don't have to.
No, we can. Actually,
Um,
I wanted to talk about this a little bit and just kind of
Okay,
share
yeah.
my thoughts on it.
However little you'd like to speak on it.
Yes. What was the TikTok edit that spawned the game?
Okay, so to be truthful, potential man is a term I'd only heard in passing. So it was just something that I heard people say, and it just kind of rang in my head just occasionally. I was like, that's kind of a funny thing people say,
Mhm.
like characters who just suck and don't who are like, yeah, I'm so great, but they don't actually do anything.
But they
Like
could.
that concept
Could.
is funny to me.
Yeah.
So then I just kind of well, what if I made a game about just not even really the meme, because it's not about the meme. It's
No,
about
it certainly
the
isn't.
word.
Yeah.
It's about the word. It's kind of twisting the word into my own definition. And what if the potential man in question was embodying an object that exudes potential? Like if you look at an acorn, it's what do acorns do? They grow into trees, but it's so small that you're just kind of how does this become something as massive as a tree that's hundreds of years old, right? And there's acorns everywhere. Where I live, I just see acorns on the ground, just crushed, destroyed. And I was like, these worthless little acorns, how do they even become something, right? So that's kind of like my thing. And I want to say shout out to Mugen Kampa Works for coining the phrase. They have a Know Your Meme page, and so do I. And I wanted to give them special shout outs because I did not know that this is a term that was made up by one person. I just, like most slang, I just pretty much assumed that this came out of the ether, like through like public, like just because I just it's easy to assume that this is just something people say and like in a community sense, but this can evidently this can be sourced to one person specifically. Mugen Kampa Works was complaining about a character from this manga that I also haven't read called Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have
he
any
was
words for the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom right now? They're gonna be
And
dismayed when they
uh,
find out Megumi's not in this.
Oh
yeah,
no!
well,
Spoiler alert!
Oh, I mean, he is
I-
in this, maybe.
I
Potentially.
I will leave that. I will leave that for the game to reveal whether or not that's the case. But what I will say is that so I was only informed that this term came from the Jujutsu Kaisen community a week before I was set to reveal it.
Wow.
I had been working on this since I want to say January of this year, and nobody ever told me that like this came from one community. So when I released the trailer, all of the, almost like a very considerable amount of
So
the
many
comments are
comments.
from that community, which just was like a really big surprise to me. But also, I'm not bothered by it at all because I mean these guys are funny, and I think they need to vent a little about this character that they hate, and you know that's I've been there. So like props to you guys. Plus the original image, even though I don't know anything about it, about the source material, it's pretty funny. I mean like they're just like completely shitting on this character. Like I was told that the guy who made that Mugen Kappa Works who made that was just like so angry at this character and that like it just like became a
I can
viral
understand.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to disclose. I want to say that like Potential Man as a title for my game is its own definition, and like I'm making my own story, my own characters out of it. It's not an adaptation of the meme, but I can acknowledge that this part of like the idea of like me making this did come from me occasionally hearing the phrase. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to address that, and I think the meme is funny, and I sympathize because I have also accidentally written up viral things that people shared around everywhere.
Humble brag.
I mean, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just like saying.
Super
Oh,
hot
no.
fires
It's just
cipher,
like-
you know. It's
Can you
I've
name a
been-
few for those who don't know? Can you name a few?
I've been
for
in
those
this
who don't know?
situation, and if somebody makes a game called placing blocks and shit, then you are free to do so. Please do that.
Hey, I might do that.
You don't even need my permission. Just like, well, I don't even actually. No, maybe that's not going to be. Maybe that's not going
let
to
the
happen.
mimetic
because-
legacy carry
Because
that title
Mojang
forward.
and Microsoft will probably sue the fuck out of that, but I mean,
Right.
I don't know.
More likely to get a Consume the Soy game.
Oh,
Shit.
true. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way because I don't want to act like I own the word or like I'm the inventor of the phrase. No, I did
Yeah.
hear about it.
Jujutsu Kaisen fans crushed.
Yes.
All of them.
Sorry, guys.
No.
They'll live.
Well, I
They'll get
want to
through
say
worse.
that like I really appreciate the support, whether they're from like Jujutsu Kaisen fans or not, and like those guys came in and they watched the trailer.
They
and
engaged
wishlisted
with
the game.
it. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they
It'd be really
engaged with
funny if
it.
Potential Man fans got the two of us into Jujutsu Kaisen because we don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it at all. I mean, I know
Yeah.
it's popular, but like the last manga I think I read in full was Dungeon Meshi, and that was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't tend to read it very
that's
often.
a good one. Last one I read was Omega 6. It's a good ass manga.
You guys
Oh.
should read Kaiji.
Kaiji.
Is that the one
It's a
with the
big
buff
kaiju.
guy?
No, it's
No.
a gambling manga
like a very
about a guy
long
who's
nose.
in hellish, horrible situations.
Oh, interesting.
It is.
Sounds interesting.
Nick's a big kaiji fan.
It's amazing. If I could get nose lengthening surgery to look more like Kaiji, I would.
Please don't.
What?
You'll see when you read it.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Talking about as far as the general development timeline has gone on potential. Did you mention earlier when you started on this?
So
there's a funny story about the development for this game, actually.
Okay, yeah, please.
do you
tell
want me to tell it, or do you want to show your?
I would love if you guys
Fill
talked
in-
over each
yes.
other and just
Yeah, just back
Fill
and
in,
say it at
forth.
the
fill in where I get it wrong.
Okay.
New Year's, end of last year, beginning of this year, I wanted to get all my friends together and make our RPG Maker games.
Ah, yeah.
But then I got COVID and I didn't make any games for it. And everyone else was like, "Is this still happening?" I was like, "No." But Noah had come up with an idea for one, and he was like, "Eh, fuck it. I'm just gonna adapt it into a short story." But then we were like, "No, let's just make it to an RPG Maker game, anyways." And then I think we started making assets around February, March.
Yeah.
But we had like an original script in January that you did entirely, and then I was like, "Oh, what if this happened? What if this happened?" And then I would say that we officially started like in March.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
mostly true. It was always meant to be an RPG Maker game, but like the original version of the game was like game jam scope, where like I would have made it in like 2 weeks. But I have another job. It's NDA, but like my other job was getting really busy, and I just was like, I can't make this by myself. I'm not going to make this by myself, so I'm gonna put it off for now. But I actually just remember thinking at the time, I was like, this is a fairly good idea, and I think I want to explore this. So there was like that first version of the script. It was a lot shorter and a lot worse. And
As
but
initial
the
drafts
nice thing
typically
about that
are.
initial script is
Yeah.
that like I was like, okay, well now I know how it ends. So let's redo it and wire it to suit the ending. And
Yeah.
so ever since then, the game's like the script has been locked for a time, and we're just like, I'm working on assets, he's working on implementation. That's like largely what we're doing. We're both composing, but the final songs and the final production of the music goes through him. I'm a lot of the time sending drafts to him for him to produce on the music, and that's basically the timeline of how things went. And I decided not to share the game with very many people at all while I was working on it. Even in servers I was in, I just would never like if I would post about the game, I would like delete it immediately and be like, haha, you missed it, owned. So nobody got to see it until it was revealed, because I knew how absurd it was. I knew people wouldn't be expecting the musical number, even though
Hmm.
if you're familiar with my work, a musical number is actually probably the most predictable thing, because everything that I've made that's gone
Pretty
viral is a
standard.
musical number.
Yeah.
So
You're
I
good
knew
at
I
them.
had to. I knew I had to have them. It doesn't matter that no other RPG Maker game that I don't even there might be one, but I can't think of any that have like original musical numbers in them. I just did
Jim's
it
song
because I
and
was like,
Lisa,
that's some.
maybe closest thing.
Does Lisa have no?
It's got
Is
the song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That, you know what? That could qualify as a musical number.
Yeah.
Doolin song.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
Doolin.
dude.
Yeah.
I love Shenmue.
I started
Holy
Shenmue
fuck.
last month, and I've only played an hour of it. I
If you wanna
bought
talk
like
about
I bought
insane game.
an old Dreamcast strategy
Oh.
guide online for it.
I love it.
I have not looked up anything about the game. I've just been reading this magazine.
Yeah, just like this thick ass book, I'm sure. Thick ass booklet.
It's pretty hype. That's kind of like the best way to enjoy a game. I think not to hijack anything here, but
We're talking about Shenmue. You could go on for another 2 hours.
I think the best way to enjoy a game these days is not by watching a YouTuber, not by looking up how to beat it online. The best kind of walkthrough is a good buddy or a good book. That's my favorite kind of walkthrough. Because then, like, oh, I want to play through this game, but it's so daunting. But then you got that one friend who's like, bro, relax, I'll handle it.
That's
And
how I
then-
got through Persona 3.
Yeah. I was like, Noah, don't look up anything about this game. If you need to know what to do, I'm gonna be over your shoulder 1000% of the time.
Hell
Fucking
yeah, dude.
24/7.
Good friend.
365. That's the best way to enjoy a game. And if I could,
agree.
I would make a Potential Man little book you can buy if you want to
Whoa.
figure out how to beat the game. But
Primus strategy guide.
yeah, but on the Steam page, it says actually that this is an RPG that you can beat at any skill level.
That's right.
This is going to be important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Later
if
on.
any of you want a hint on like what the game systems are like and more detailed, that's like about as far as I'm willing to go. But generally, yeah, I wanted to disclose that like the way that this game is designed is that it's like, yeah, you can okay, to I don't think a dog can beat it.
Well, we'll get
Let's
to
get ahead
that.
of ourselves. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why you
Well,
would even bring
otherwise,
that
yeah, I
up,
mean, like
honestly.
anybody can. I think anybody can beat it. I think that's safe
I
to
guess
say.
Mhm.
back to music numbers. Noah, do we want to tell them how many are going to be in the game?
No.
Okay.
Well, there's more than one,
0.
obviously.
There
More than
is more
one,
than
yeah.
one, but I
Yeah.
won't tell them. I won't say how many there
Are you
are.
both singing on
well-
these tracks, or is it mostly
Oh, yeah, you're
one
gonna
or
have
the
another
other?
Ooh.
Well,
Or is that too much of a spoiler?
I'll leave that.
We'll see.
I'll leave
We'll
that
see.
secret too. I'll leave that secret too.
We'll see. I think
No, you should. I think you should leave that in mystery. You know, the musical number should be a reward. There should be a nice little surprise.
Oh yeah, there will be rewards aplenty. And it's funny because I never imagined making a game that has vocal numbers at all. I think for Captain Wayne, my last game, we had talked about it. And during Anton Blast, I remember hyping Tony up and being like, you got to do like a Crush 40 thing at the end of Anton Blast. And he was like, yeah! And then never happened. But I never thought that I would be working on a game with like a main theme where a character is singing, and it's mainly because I don't do that, but Noah is trained in that, which is very lucky for me because it makes it very easy. Because I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna be so difficult. I don't know how to do any of this." But when you're working with someone who knows how to sing, it's basically just an instrument at that point. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Perfect.
So,
Awesome.
I figured it was about time that I actually used all the years in choir and or
I
something.
hear you, man. Yeah.
Because
I hear
I was very committed to it in high school. I went to all state choir every year. Those took many rounds of auditions each year, and I was very very fortunate and thankful to be accepted into those. And yeah, I've not had as many opportunities to use my voice for singing lately, so I figured. Like how similar to how I started the YouTube channel to just make stuff that I wanted to see out there, I'm doing the same with this game. I'm making something that I want to see out there, and I'm making it for me. That's the gist of it.
It's great.
Fantastic. Yeah.
A wonderful.
I had tried
direction to
joining
approach.
choir to get chicks in high school, and I never
classic tale.
got through.
You're funny. You're funny. Choir is the
it's
last
the
place
truth.
you'll find. Choir is the last place you'll find chicks. Chicks don't want to be near that.
Listen, I was going anywhere. I could.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Choir
Yeah, my
guys,
experience
I was
is
on a
different.
quest.
When we were in choir, all me and Sam found was each other.
No, I mean, I'm
Well.
I am not going to get into this on this,
I was
on this
exploring
show.
all avenues, man. Did
I don't know what school you guys went to. All the Chads at our school were in choir,
my
actually.
goodness.
I wasn't
never ended up scoring at that school, but you know, later on in life, maybe potentially, potentially,
Oh my
Leave
Some-
that as a mystery as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
all right. Potential Man will give you the same feeling as scoring in choir.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Can we
Potentially,
put that
yeah.
on the accolades?
That'll be the
Noah? I
byline,
quite like
yeah.
that.
Ask me later.
Gotcha. That's a good response.
Yeah, like the questions I have, I feel like will shed too much light, or your answers, I feel like might shed too much light on the actual content of the game. So I'll hold off. I'll let my intrigue build because I'm very curious to see where this is going to go. As far as a release date or release window
Yeah,
goes,
we-
and
we
you guys
play it.
started this, fairly recently. So what's the plan look like for you guys?
So, we want to be able to finish this game. I will say, before the end of the year is
Yes.
we definitely want to get it before get it out this year. But otherwise, I don't want to make any promises because, again, we just revealed it. So,
Right.
yeah, but we're gonna keep working. In fact, I was working a lot on it today, and when it's ready, we will certainly let everyone know that it's ready to go.
I think I don't know when it's coming out, but I do know that I would like to tell people when it is coming out soon.
Yeah.
Not soon like tomorrow soon, but I think it'd be nice if I could get Potential Man in everyone's hands as soon as possible. So we'll see.
Yeah. Once everyone's finished Chapter
Man.
5, and they're saying, where's the next great RPG I can slather all
Chapter
over myself
5.
with?
Chapter
Yeah.
5 of what?
The greatest RPG ever
Looks
made?
into the camera.
Of what?
Oh yeah, Kason was telling me about that game. That looks interesting.
Deltarune?
No. Oh, you know what? I wasn't thinking of Deltarune. I was actually thinking of that other game that's actually called. Isn't that in the title? Like the last part of the best RPG ever made.
Oh, the remake of the end of the greatest
The
RPG of all
remake of
time.
the end of the best.
Yeah, I
RPG
just
yeah.
beat it. I
thought you were
recommend
talking
it.
about that. I was not thinking about Deltarune at all. I'm not even joking.
Amazing.
That is
I'm sorry.
Well, chapter
yeah, it's all
5. Chapter 5 will probably be out by the time this episode's out.
yeah, I think so. Maybe the same day.
Well, I will be right there with you playing it.
I wonder what will happen.
So
Who will win?
are there any lessons you've learned from shipping your previous games now that you're bringing?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
with
I have
this?
so many lessons, not just to teach, but also that I've learned. Here's lesson number 1. If you're gonna work on a game, have it planned out from the start, so that you don't end up taking 5 years. But if you do end up taking 5 years, make sure it's good, because ours certainly was. A lot of people really enjoyed it. The amount of people reviewing it and buying it for their friends, and when I go to like events or conventions, or even when I'm just like out like with a friend and they're just like, you worked on this game, and I was like, I didn't even have to pay him to tell him that. So yeah,
How'd it feel? How'd it feel getting noticed by Civi himself? Getting noticed by Senpai. How'd that feel?
I had never seen a Civi video.
Oh, that's so funny. He was so irrelevant to my
Neither
fucking
of us.
life.
Neither of us
I
play
love
shooter
it.
games.
Yeah.
So my exact
Like, who's
reaction,
this
I
asshole?
remember- Yeah, this fucker always talking about sewer
Hey,
levels.
come on.
So all my
Hey.
friends watch Civi. I know Civi is very beloved. One friend of a friend is a moderator in his Discord, and I got a ping that was like, "You're in a Civi video," and I checked my phone and I read that and I said, "Cool."
Cool,
Put my
man.
phone back in my
Yeah.
pocket.
Wake me
So-
up when the AVGN or Mike Matei has something to say.
That's the real senpai. See, that's senpai right there, Mike Matei.
The OG.
If Mike Matei would play Captain Wayne, I mean, I don't even need to release Potential Man at that point. Bye, Noah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm ascending now.
Oh shit.
Well, now I gotta finish it by myself,
That's okay. I'm
and I
sure
can't
Sam and
even
Nick
use
will help
I
you.
can't even use the RPG Maker tag to sell it. I'm really all alone.
Like about the game, no, but I guess for Studio Heatseek as an entity, what is next after Potential Man? You got any other irons in the fire you're at liberty to discuss?
Yeah. I guess my mission is to put games in the eyes of people. And there's a lot of games that my friends are working on that they don't know how to. I want to run these games through like the Captain Wayne gamut, where I'm like screaming from the mountaintops. You know, you're getting your trailers and like festivals and whatnot, and you're in the Steam Next Fest. You got the crazy marketing with the posters, and then maybe Noah will do something funny for it, like he always does. You
The
know,
J-Easy.
yeah, you'll be the next. I'm smart with doubloons, not books thing for your game. But two of my friends are releasing their game. One of them is releasing their game this year. Another friend will be releasing their game beginning of next year, and both of those will be under Studio Heatseek. I don't know if they will be announced by the time that this comes out. I know one of them coming a little soon, around the same time as Potential Man, competing with each other, tearing each other to bits, cannibalizing
really.
each other. Yeah, not really.
Two
But-
radically different games.
Oh yeah. It'll be a hoot, and I guess if anything else, I just hope that this becomes another one-stop shop for people to just hear about games and have complete faith that their time is not being wasted, and also that their dollar, every last cent of it, is going to the people behind the game and not someone else. So.
So cool, man.
The
I
rise
think
of the
it's so
honest
it's so cool
publisher.
that you're
Yeah.
moving into this direction after.
I mean, I wish I had thousands of dollars to give.
Don't we
I
all?
don't.
Yeah.
I'm really loud, so I'll give that. And that,
Hey,
I
play
think
your
that'll work.
strengths, Yeah.
I think that'll work.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, you're here.
Platforming is
yeah?
important.
Would I have an idea what the fuck Potential Man if it wasn't for you? No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very
No.
loud.
know?
So
It would have only been the meme to us were it not for you.
Mhm.
Yes.
I was just seeing.
I remember what
there's
Nick
a new
mentioned.
video on the RK channel. Well, this is not a Mori Boy, so I will now unsubscribe.
and disliking
Yeah.
and reporting for spam.
Dislike, DDoS, doxed, swatted.
Get this guy. Get this guy.
I can't believe my sub count has actually gone up since publicly announcing that
Oh,
Memorial was
brag,
canceled.
this guy.
No,
No,
it's just like I'm sorry. It's just like I wanted to like get it out of the way before that I announced this game that I wasn't making Amori Boy videos anymore. I was just expecting like I don't know what I was expecting honestly, but I mean I got a lot of people on my ass about it. But
I guess for me, it's kind of the same way because when I'm working on a game or when I'm releasing a game, I can't shut up about it and no one wants to hear. But then we drop Potential Man and they're like, "This is a small little thing we're doing," and everyone wants to know about it. I'm like, "Fuck, okay."
it sucks because
I can work
How it
with this.
goes. Yeah.
it's going to be what I'll say is it's going to be so much easier to talk about this game after it's out. But like the best we can do is sell it on the intrigue. Like I really can't
Yeah,
spoil what it's doing to people. Like you
It
gotta.
will be
It'll
Game
be-
of the Year potentially.
We'll do the
Oh my gosh.
retrospective.
It's
after
certainly the
release.
potential game of the year.
Yes,
Yeah.
You get it.
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and for both of you, are there any words of wisdom you'd like to bestow on potential game developers or anyone wanting to break into the scene?
What about you, Noah?
Yeah.
My advice is
You've been on more games than me.
That's not. I don't think. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think
your Five Nights at Frick Bears
I-
3, right?
Yeah,
I was
I
on
wasn't
that
on
as well.
Frick Bears.
But Jason, I don't even think that's true. But
Oh wait, I was on Anton Ball Deluxe, so no, we've both been on 3
is
games.
your mic peaking?
Is my mic peaking? I'm fine.
I
How
don't
about
know.
you?
Maya.
Why do I hear crackling sounds? I think it must be the site that I'm using or whatever. But anyway, the question. What was the question again? Sorry.
Any
Words
words
of
of
wisdom.
wisdom?
wisdom.
Oh,
Yes, for any potential
yes, I
game
know
developers.
exactly what I want to say. Please continue making small games. Make a game that is small enough to where you know you can make it and commit to it. And yeah, make small games. That's like a big thing that I want to tell people because if you devote years of your life to something, it's just more and more. I mean, it's not a waste, obviously. It's never a waste to develop something, but the more time you're putting into something, it's a gamble. If you want to live off of something, I highly encourage, especially if you're starting out, especially if you don't have a name to yourself, you aren't able to sell what you're making off of like, your history. If you don't have a following, I would suggest just
Recognition
please make
or
something
IP,
small.
yeah.
Please make something that you know you can make feasibly, and make it with people that you really care about and you trust. And yeah, just make something small. Make something that means a lot to you. And yeah, that's my advice.
I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment as
will-
well. I guess when you are making a game, you should always be working on that game with the best, most qualified people for the job. And if the concept for your game and the story for your game is very close to the heart, you will always be the best person for that job. And sometimes that's all you need.
Sage wisdom and advice from both of you.
Yes,
Thank
true
you.
my heart.
That was off the dome,
Fantastic.
too.
Love it. No.
Good. As it should
I
be.
love hearing from you guys.
All right.
And it's
And then we have,
similar advice we've heard from other developers about like scope and
Oh, they're copying me?
I'm
Yeah.
thankful.
All these
I'm
guys are
thankful
talking
to
about
you
the
that-
morality
Where do they
of shit.
live?
I'm not the only one who thinks that. Well, I mean, it's not a new idea. It's not a groundbreaking new innovation. Oh, what? Small games are easier to make.
I thought I was a
No, I mean, I know
trendsetter.
But it's
Oh,
like
damn it.
it is
We
nice
gotta
to
come up with
know.
something else.
Yeah.
Don't make
Anytime
the
a
dream
developer
game.
comes
Don't make
on-
any game. Make
Oh,
big
there you go.
games.
That's
We
it.
did. We had that. Yeah.
Yeah, make
Someone
big
came on
games for
recently.
less money with less
Wow.
passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the dream right
There it
there.
is.
Anyone
Whoa.
else? Anyone else agree with
That's
this?
the Video Ditch Studio right there. When we make
Yeah.
Come
games,
up to a
that's our
6-year
philosophy.
project.
And you better bloat it. You better bloat the
Yeah.
shit out
Bloat
of it.
is
I
my
need-
favorite word.
When you
And
feel
I'm
like
gonna-
you're near the
I'm gonna
finish
need
line,
some help,
add more
too.
shit.
and I
Yeah.
can't pay you. But when I get the 12 programmers and the 40 artists I need, the exposure gonna come through. Trust me,
Oh
Slime.
yeah. You're gonna get crazy commissions, not from me.
Yeah, no. No, God, no.
Yeah, but you know,
Oh.
someone. Sam,
What's going on?
why are we wearing ties?
Why are we
And
wearing
why am I wearing
ties?
this? Why am I wearing this suit?
Well,
Before we
you're
get into
wearing
any
that
questions.
suit because you're doing your loop on the third bit for
Oh!
Kason.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I
well,
thought you were
me,
the
ties in,
just
it
for
ties
me and
into
no one
the-
else.
dinosaur.
Ties in the
It's
hole.
really-
You know what's his name?
What the fuck, man? That's the most insulting thing I've ever been told.
I'm so sorry. What's his name?
The
I totally
game
forgot what
over
his name was.
dinosaur?
No, it's not
know.
Do you
Gumby.
even know who that is?
Gumby?
It's,
Is that his name?
Yeah, Gumbo. I don't fucking
He's
know.
the
Oh,
Learnosaurus.
shit,
The
man.
Learnosaurus.
Pomni?
Learnosaurus.
Oh man. Next topic.
We're wearing these, we're dressed up because we're promoting our Kickstarter. I think by the time this episode comes out, there will still be a few more days left to support. If you want to consider making a donation to help Nick and I fulfill our independent documentarian dreams, where we're purchasing a suit from the relatively recently deceased Bernard Madoff, to learn about its history, to wear it on camera, to talk about games while wearing it, and then we'll eventually cut it up and send pieces of it to you if you end up backing it, because why not engage with it at a level of absurdity? Why not give back to the people? And if you're interested, we'll have a link to it down below. But if not, thanks for watching the show. And let's move on into this community Q&A before Nick shoots himself in the head.
We gotta scrap the episode. This whole time he thought I was the fucking
I'm
game
really-
over dinosaur. No wonder. No wonder. He's every time I say something, he must be just thinking this guy's the
I
designer.
apologize to everybody,
Sucks.
all right? I think I like the Learnosaurus. No.
He doesn't.
It reminded me.
He does this to everybody.
It reminded me of the film.
So funny with the gun,
He was in,
everything.
like a big pink suit with a tie. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
He's always
I'm really
taking up at least
sorry.
10%
That
of
makes
him.
it feel even better. Aaron Hansen.
You
Man,
remind
what
me
a-
of an
fuck.
Aaron Hansen in his prime. Never heard that?
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's the opposite of
What is-
being
what
likened
is-
to Nardwar. Yeah, it's the opposite.
What do the community ask? Just
Oh
ask him that.
shit!
Yeah.
All right,
What do you-
First community question: do you like Game Overs?
Okay.
All right, Human
Listen, pal,
coming
this
in
is the
from
Amazing Digital Circus team, okay?
Oh shit! Okay,
He's got the
sorry.
gun.
I'm scared.
All right, coming in hot from Human. First question:
Mm-mm.
how much potential does Potential Man
I'll
have?
just say a
Are you
lot.
allowed to
I don't
answer
know.
this question
I'm
first
not
off?
gonna get into specifics, but he is a lot. Yeah.
I have an answer.
Oh wait. What? Oh.
I have
go
an
ahead.
answer. I have an answer. Pick me. Pick me.
All right,
What is
Kason,
it?
please.
The amount of potential that Potential Man has
Okay,
depends on the person
that's a good answer.
holding the controller.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sure.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all
All
I'm
right.
gonna say.
All right, now Zwick, please blow up that image of Jeff Keighley giving a champagne
Yeah.
toast to Hideo
Yes,
Kojima.
yes.
Well.
Uh,
Well.
You guys think they fucking low key?
Low key.
Jeffy and
I'm talking about high key.
high key. They like fucking
What the
high
hell?
key.
This
It's
is
true.
low-key shit.
Let me bring my boyfriend Hideo Kojima out on
Yeah.
stage today.
Yeah.
Happy
I
Pride
mean-
Month, everyone. By the way, we love it.
Happy
We're not
Pride
saying this from a hateful place.
How could you not brag?
Let's be real though. I don't think they're boyfriends. It's more of a situationship.
You think it's just
Right.
like, hey, I'm in the country right now.
Right. It
Fine
comes in
by-
once a
Like
year.
in LA, where you at?
Mhm.
I'll come through,
yeah.
baby.
They're at the Grand Marriott Hotel.
Yep.
downtown
They're
Wait,
at
they
LA.
shut
the
down that
JP
hotel?
that's been shut
Wow.
down.
Yeah. It's been shut
Can't
down.
believe Jeff is on the DL.
They did for
That's-
fucking SGF.
Mm.
Is it under
For a
construction
little
or
bit.
something? Because wow, that's
Pretty funny.
That would be really strange if that went away. Because
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more
Some-
cataclysmic.
Where are they gonna fuck now?
Yeah, no.
It's
Out
so
That's why they shut
streets.
down. They just rent
Yeah,
out the whole
the
hotel. No one
streets.
can know.
Jeff's
can
for
know
the
about our love.
streets. Anyone else
It's like-
think so?
No. Jeff's for Hollywood. He's using his Nepo baby status.
There we go.
Move
And
around
we
those
like
circles.
that, and we like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's elevating the medium. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. If it weren't for Jeff, I wouldn't be here right now. Jobless.
Mm.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Jeff.
Love you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
From,
Okay. Yeah.
From
Oh,
Willem
friend of the
Bryan.
show. Yeah.
The developers claim you can complete Potential Man no matter what your skill level. How confident are they in this promise? Could a dog potentially play and potentially complete Potential Man?
Bit of a
Is this
callback.
the one
yeah,
from Willem?
This is
Yes,
Willem.
it is.
I
What's
don't
up, bro?
think a
How you
dog
doing?
Can beat
Oh,
it, but
yeah.
a person
I love
should
it, dude.
a person who can read should absolutely be able to beat it no matter what. True.
Well, there are some people who got that dog in them,
That's
and I
true.
think those people will probably have it made when they're playing this game.
That's not.
Yes. If you can't be
That
potential
I
man,
don't think-
you are
well-
illiterate.
You know what? I'll give you that.
Heard it here first, folks.
You know what? You know what? Actually, I'll give you one.
Aren't dogs
You are free
colorblind?
to own me because I accidentally owned you. So if you have some ownage that you want to unleash, then I grant you permission.
Unleash the ownage.
Unleash it,
Yeah.
Nick, please.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it in my back pocket.
I will
for
look
now.
forward to that day.
Yeah.
So you least expect it. Yeah.
Look over your shoulder
Yeah.
until then.
When you least expect
That's
it.
the ultimate
Show me
ownage.
you all right. Don't come to mag tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Oh, man. Next question coming in from Leo. Given worse socioeconomic conditions, can potential man really be expected to reach his best?
Is this ask?
That's something that actually was
Is
asked during
this
development.
asking me whether or not I will make money off of this?
It's yeah.
I think it's more if it's going to be a factor in the game. But you know what? Let's say it's about you.
All
also.
the
yeah.
all the answers to the question are in the question.
I agree. I agree with him.
I thought it was
I
related to
agree.
I thought it was related to the narrative of the game. I agree. Okay. There you go.
I think well this question actually was asked during development. I guess can we make money
It
off
is.
of this? Can we support ourselves with this? I think that's up to you guys. And
Yeah.
also, does it have anything to do with the narrative? You'll have to just play it. I really can't divulge.
Yeah.
The message of this episode is you're gonna have to play the game.
You're just going to have to play the game. This 1 hour 30-minute documentary can be summed up
It's
with
fine.
just
Yeah.
go play it instead.
Yeah, when you've skipped all the way to this community question anyway. So there's
Yeah, I
there's
know
the
you
episode
did.
for you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. Don't go back 5 minutes exactly. That's all that matters.
Yeah, don't do that.
okay.
Yeah.
Next question, Nick. You want to take it away?
Yeah, from some idiot who want to remain anonymous, and they want to know what message do you want people to take away from this game? Which-
Basically, my answer to this is that
Interesting
I
question.
don't want to go into
Really cool person. This man.
providing the message because I want the game to tell you that. And once again, we're telling you to play the game and wait for the game. I'm sorry, we've been saying this over and over. But yeah, more or less, this is another case of, the message is in the game. You have to find it. So, oh yeah.
The message
there's
that
that
you will
too.
get from us after you beat the game is us thanking you for playing it.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Yep.
All right. Next question from Antoids. Will you be
Wait, is
disappointed
that
in
like
potential
is that
man
like
if he
Negative
ends up
Man from
being
Mother
negative
3? Is
energy
that the
man?
reference?
Oh shit. Villain
I
reveal?
love that character. He's such a good bit.
It is exactly
I heard about
like
that
Negative Man
bit
from Mother
before I
3.
even knew about the game. Like,
We're not talking about Mr.
I
Negative
think
from
existence.
Spider-Man.
my first-
No, not the
my
blackface
first
Chinese
exposure to
guy.
Mother 3 and possibly
Okay.
Dude,
the
I don't know
entire
about that
Mother
guy. I gotta read up on my
Negative Man
Spider-Man.
Top 10 weirdest bosses in video games. Yeah, and like,
Oh, back
Yeah,
in
like
back in
that.
that time, yeah, all those like
Unfortunately,
Sonic top
he
10
is
Sonic
not,
hottest babes tier list, whatever.
he's
And
not
here
fit
we
with the three beautiful
go.
tufts of hair.
Mhm.
But Negative, he's a cool character, and I like the gimmick of that fight. It's very funny. It's also weird. He's like in a very weird spot in the game. He's like very late game. You find him.
So you'd be
Yeah.
happy.
Oh yeah. I do really like the Mother series as well. I didn't bring that up
Hey,
earlier.
it's completely
but, yeah.
optional.
It's good. Yeah. Well,
I got an inkling.
Yeah, I think it was implied.
Blaze.
You gotta
is a
get
big fan.
what's that guy's name?
Is
The
that
guy
the-
who made that Sonic video.
Oh.
What's his name?
The, guy-
Guptil?
the hottest.
No, Guptil made that video. You gotta get
Is that
Guptil
the
on the show.
hottest Sonic babes videos?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yes, yes.
Get Guptil
Yeah.
on the show. I'm sure he'll have a lot
If he,
to say.
if he makes a game, no internet personalities. We decided
Oh,
That's
okay.
true.
I'm sure.
after the last time.
I don't know anything
they
about
don't watch this show. Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. What do I'm
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. Last question from Sheep.
Yeah, this
What's
is the
your
big
Taco
one.
Bell order? Yeah, coming in.
Yeah, what do you guys get?
Noah, you probably
I don't go to Taco
a
Bell
little
often,
bit more
but
than
I
me
like
just
chicken
'cause,
tacos.
Taco Bell's not around me.
Sponsored by.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sponsor.
Sometimes I mean I
Mm.
when I
That's your whole order? Just one?
I get
No drink?
sometimes I get two.
Dry
No
ass
Baja
taco.
Blast,
No cheese, just tortilla and chicken.
no sauce,
Oh, two sauceless.
two nice handfuls of sawdust. That sounds good.
No. No drink.
Cruel.
If you're good, you'll get a ration.
I like Baja Blast is good.
Hey,
I,
fair enough. Fair enough, man. If you don't go, it's like, this is what it is.
What's my order? Baja Blast is
I
Are
don't
you in
know.
one of those
Quench
cursed
you.
states where you're not allowed a Baja Blast freeze? California has Baja Blast freezes. My friend in Washington told me he went to his combo Taco Bell KFC and he said, "Can I get the Baja Blast
those
freeze?" They
down
said,
the
"Nah,
street."
man, don't have it." And then they took him to the back and killed him.
That is a good example
That's what
of
you
what we
get
call
for asking
Yeah,
questions. You should know the
California
answer.
number
Yeah.
one was the moral of that story.
California, yeah. I mean,
But,
we got the Taco Bell cantina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go to
You don't
any
wanna know.
Taco Bell saying that.
I guess,
Do not call Taco Bell at 3 a.m.
my order: 2 chicken and cheese quesadillas without the fiesta sauce. It's disgusting.
Wow.
It's disgusting. Don't like it with fiesta potatoes. Sauceless, of course. I just like the little cheese that they got in there, but not any of the fiesta sauce. I don't know. It's like acrid. It's like sour.
There's
You don't
something wrong
like.
with it.
It's like almost
Yeah.
too sharp of a cheesy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I mean, like, you know, I'm not gonna mince words here. I'm a Caucasian male, but I like spice. I like spicy things. I like it when the Cheetos burn my mouth.
Oh, good.
But
Good for you.
The nasty sauce in Taco Bell, I can't do with it. Now, if they put some of that mild sauce in there instead of the fiesta sauce, dude.
Not beating the allegations here.
Oh,
I'm a white man who loves spice. But
I'm
when
a
they put the
Mark.
mild sauce in there,
that mild?
Oh, when the
That mild goes wild.
when the fajitas come out sizzling. And then top it off with Baja Blast freeze and some cinnamon twists. Oh, fuck.
Wow, you
Don't
get
even
like a
play.
5-course meal.
It's
Taco
3
Bell.
items. It's 3 items. And
Getting fully larded out.
no cinnamon under any circumstances. I will not do it. Those little breakfast shits, unacceptable. Don't like it. Very icky, no good. And that'll be it. When does it get here?
Oh
Very
shit!
good. There you go. Sheep.
Oh,
what about you,
shit.
Nick? I know you're not eating
I
the,
hate
the
Taco
fast
Bell.
food a lot of these
Ooh,
days.
he
Yeah.
hates
Oh, those are
Taco
cool.
I hate
Bell.
it. The last time I was at one, I was at a Taco Bell cantina.
Oh, those are
Which
the
is
good
like
ones
in
in
Where they
Vegas.
sell
California.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got the Baja Blast with tequila in it, and it was really expensive.
Yeah, that sounds like a $14 ordeal.
Make
It is.
that at home for cheap.
I did, or I could.
It's a good
I have.
mixer. Last time I was in a Taco Bell cantina was in the town of Berkeley, California, and I witnessed it was 9 p.m. and I witnessed a college student propose to his girlfriend there in the
In
cantina.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Wow.
In the cantina, and then started screaming, "She said yes!" and like ran up to everyone and like shook their hand, and I was like, "Brother, here's to a good one, and also am I invited?" And he was like,
I don't know, man.
"Yeah." I don't know where he's at now.
Those public proposals can feel like entrapment at times. It's
Yeah,
It
I
is,
felt
yeah.
like I
At the
was
Taco
supposed to
Bell?
say yes at
like,
that point.
yes, everyone pounding on the
Like,
table.
yes, I'm
behind.
excited. I'm excited now. But
Crazy shit, man.
I'm sure when he woke up the next morning, he probably felt no regrets. Here's
Oh, yeah.
hoping.
At the cantina, he must have been slamming those Baja Blasts.
Yeah. When's the last time you guys got proposed to?
Blasterita?
Man, I had to do it myself.
Not a long
Oh.
time ago. It was a few years ago.
Long ass time ago,
Yeah.
back when he was a younger man.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say back in his prime. Some would say.
Some would say.
Not me,
Nah,
not me.
man,
not me.
I'm in my... Yeah. No. Very good.
30's young, man. 30's young.
30's young.
30's
It
young,
is.
dude. All right. Well, Sheep, I hope that answered your question about Taco Bell orders. It certainly answered mine. That brings us to the end of today's episode. All that's left to do
Yes.
now is plug yourselves, gentlemen.
That's
Where
right.
where can viewers and listeners find the game?
Where's it all
No
at?
hyphens in there this time. No hyphens in the middle.
Got a website. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's
No,
right.
yeah, no hyphens, no funny tricks.
I know,
It's just
right?
potentialman.com. What you
Very
see is
good.
what you get, baby.
Shocking you guys were able to
One
get
of
that.
the first things that I
Yeah,
actually,
when I
yeah,
thought that I was gonna
considering
make this commercial
the-
was I
yeah.
searched it on
I was
Steam
like,
to
well,
make
time
sure.
to strike while the
When there are
iron
no
is
results,
hot.
then you're good.
You're good to go. Yeah.
Woo!
Beautiful.
All right.
No.
And then individually, if you guys want to plug yourselves, where can we find you?
Yeah, I guess we switched.
On Raining
he's a little
Ketchup?
confused. We swap brains sometimes.
Sorry, that's
Like, you
other
sound a
guy.
little different.
Yeah. Um,
The case of
Sorry,
Matronics
it's,
get a little quirky.
when the sun starts going down,
Um,
I get a little
A
quirky.
little bit of like
at night.
bleed in there. Yeah.
Little loco.
Yeah, I'm casing W on all platforms.
Yep.
That's
And then,
C in brackets.
I'm
or,
raining. I go by raining ketchup.
CNESS
It's like my username, but also just
4290.
I go by that.
Beautiful.
It's me.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. As always, we'll leave all our
Yeah.
information. Be sure to at least check out the Kickstarter. You know, we've got some fun update videos on there.
Be a
We've got
part of
some fun
history.
Stretch goals.
Yes.
Truly. You know.
I'm doing something tomorrow that's gonna shock the world.
And not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but you know, if we reach one of those stretch goals, Case, and you know, he'll be
Oh yeah, we should
joining
probably mention that.
joining the
Yeah.
team.
He agreed, and he can't back out now.
Yeah.
So
I
it's official.
can't. I'm helping them exhume Bernie with a shovel
I
Exactly.
did hear about this
Only if we
campaign
hit the
already, and it sounds
RPG
really
goal.
cool.
in the form
guys
of
are-
software.
Yes.
I like
you wanna
stories
see
about
that-
people
Uh,
making
yeah,
art
that's
out
what
of
it's fine.
something unorthodox and
Thank you. Thank you.
intriguing. It's certainly interesting. Yeah.
Horrible.
That's-
Horrible, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's twisted. That's not.
Oh, there you go.
well,
No, that's how you can make it up to me, by calling me Aaron Hansen,
That's
fat
twisting it a
dinosaur
little
idiot.
bit, but
And tell people about the Kickstarter.
yeah. Okay.
He did say that. We could go back and rewind.
That's basically what I remember.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, man.
And as always, yes, we've been Video Ditch. Everybody,
Yeah.
thank you guys for coming on. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, thank
Casey,
you.
And Noah, it was a pleasure talking to you. Very excited
Always
to
a
see what
blast.
Yeah. Bless you guys.
is coming next. But
And thank
until
you.
next time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Keep on gaming
Goodbye.
in the free world.
If you sneezed during this video, bless you.
Yeah.